Have you ever pondered about the paradoxical relationship between solitude and human connection? Today we dive into the magical realist world of the novel 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel García Márquez. A world where the ordinary and extraordinary exist side by side, where reality is interwoven with fantasy. This unique blend of realism and fantasy serves as a lens through which Márquez explores the concept of solitude. And it's not just any solitude, but one that exists in the context of human relationships, within a community, within a family. The novel is set in the fictitious town of Macondo, a place that seems to exist out of time and space, yet feels profoundly real. The characters living there, the Buendía family, are caught in a cyclical history that seems doomed to repeat itself generation after generation. Yet in the midst of it all, they grapple with the enigma of solitude. In the world of Macondo, solitude isn't merely a state of being, it's an intricate tapestry woven into the lives of its inhabitants. The characters of 100 Years of Solitude are not merely characters, they are the living embodiment of solitude and destiny. Now let's delve into the heart of this tale, the Buendía family, starting with the patriarch, José Arcadio Buendía, and his wife, Úrsula Iguarán. José Arcadio Buendía is a dreamer, a visionary who uproots his family to establish the town of Macondo. Yet his obsessions and fears isolate him, leading him down a path of loneliness. His wife Úrsula, on the other hand, is the resilient matriarch, a beacon of sanity amidst the spiraling chaos. But even she is not immune to solitude as she outlives her family, witnessing the cyclical tragedies unfold. The descendants of José Arcadio Buendía and Úrsula Iguarán continue this pattern of solitude and destiny. Each character carries their unique burdens and battles, yet they all share the inevitable fate of solitude. Aureliano Buendía, for example, a son born of the incestuous love between his parents, carries the weight of war and becomes a symbol of solitude in his relentless pursuit of knowledge. What's intriguing about the Buendía family is the recurring names and traits in the lineage. The repeated use of names like Aureliano and José Arcadio underscores the cyclical nature of time, fate, and destiny in the novel. These recurring traits, whether it be Aureliano's melancholy or José Arcadio's impulsive nature, are constant reminders of their solitary destiny, a destiny they can't seem to escape no matter how far they stray. In the Buendía family, solitude is not an inherited trait, it's a generational curse, a destiny they can't escape. How does one's solitude manifest in love, war, and the relentless passage of time? This question forms the very backbone of 100 Years of Solitude. The novel dares to explore solitude in its rawest forms, through the lens of the characters' experiences with love, war, and the ceaseless march of time. Consider unrequited love, a theme that runs deep in the narrative. It's a cruel form of solitude, one that breeds yearning and despair. The characters' hearts are laden with love that finds no echo, further isolating them in their own private world of solitude. Then there's the horror of civil war, a cataclysm that tears societies and families apart. It's a war that doesn't just claim lives, but also the sense of belonging, casting a long shadow of solitude upon those caught in its wake. And finally, there's time itself, the most relentless of all. Time, in its inescapable progression, isolates the characters, trapping them in their own epochs, their own solitary moments. In 100 Years of Solitude, love, war, and time aren't just elements of life, they're the very fabric of solitude. So what does 100 Years of Solitude tell us about solitude and human connection? Our journey through the labyrinth of solitude, as depicted in this novel, has revealed a profound exploration of the human condition. We've met the Buendía family, each member grappling with their own form of isolation. Through their experiences, we've seen how love, war, and time can each manifest as solitude, highlighting the intricacies of human connection and disconnection. The characters' journeys have shown us how solitude can be a crucible, a transformative force that shapes and reshapes the human spirit. The themes of love, war, and time have not only painted a vivid picture of solitude, but also provided a lens through which we can examine our own experiences and relationships. This novel's lasting impact on literature and its readers is undeniable. It doesn't merely narrate a tale of solitude, it invites us into a world steeped in isolation, compelling us to confront our own understanding of solitude and human connection. In the end, 100 Years of Solitude doesn't just explore solitude, It immerses us in it, challenging us to reflect on our own experiences and relationships.